Welcome everybody to Programming Language Concepts. This is the summer edition for 2020. It's going to run over an 8-week, very accelerated pace over starting June 1st and running to August 1st. And I am Barbara Hecker and I will be your instructor for the course. This course will be run in an asynchronous fashion. That means there's no weekly Zoom lectures. Instead, everything is available for you automatically at your schedule, at your time frame, and I will discuss that momentarily. I do have office hours. The office hours will be Monday through Friday from 8 to 10 a.m. or by appointment. The way we're going to run it this summer is by Zoom or Skype. Actually, I prefer Skype. So you send me an email message. You send the email message to barbara.hecker@csueastbay.edu and you request an appointment or you request a time. Let me know that, and then I will exchange with you your Skype ID, my Skype ID, and we'll set it up. So I am available, and those are the hours that I am available for. I prefer actually Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday and Friday are kind of tough sometimes, especially when things accumulate throughout the week. So yeah, if you want to catch me, the best open times are generally Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Or Thursday morning, I guess, works too. In any case, this course will be talking about a survey of critical languages, comparing and contrasting different programming languages, looking at syntax, semantics, control structures, data representation. We will discuss the differences between the different language systems and all a bunch of miscellaneous topics associated with programming language concepts. You can read through, and the syllabus is available for you in the Blackboard course. If you have not figured it out, the course is in Blackboard. If you click on course, actually click on syllabus, click on the syllabus link, you can download the syllabus I'm showing you right now. You can also get the materials from a website that's outside of Blackboard. This is sort of a backup. Course materials are available here. If you click on available here, it'll take you to my old website, which is the old way that I used to do things, where you've got the syllabus, you've got assignments, examples, lecture notes. There's no video links at this site, but this is a great resource just in case the Blackboard website goes out of commission. But everything you need is in the Blackboard, so there's no need to leave Blackboard. That's just a backup, just in case Blackboard doesn't work. But you'll also see the syllabus in there as well. And in the syllabus, actually I was going over the Word file, but I can just switch to this one. You can see there's a textbook listed. The textbook is Concepts of Programming Languages. The 12th edition is good, or you can use another edition. There are a ton of these editions actually available online, the older editions. If you don't want to buy the textbook, you can probably find it online. I don't recommend plagiarizing or copy infringing the book online. It would be better if you purchased a copy of the book, because you're probably going to want to keep it because the book itself is a pretty decent resource. And you'll probably end up reading it again and again in the future once you get through the class. This is an 8-week class, so hopefully you'll be able to absorb the material. But it's always nice. This is a good book to keep. It is Concepts of Programming Languages, and it's by Robert Sebesta, and it's been around for years. There's the 12th edition is probably the latest, but the 10th or the 11th edition works as well. So find the book the cheapest you can. One of the older editions is fine as well. You don't necessarily need the 12th edition. None of the assignments come out of the book, so you don't need to worry about that. And the chapters haven't changed over the years. In the syllabus, there's also a link to my website. That's the one I just showed you a few minutes ago. So the course is broken out as follows. There's 7 programming assignments that you'll experience throughout the course. Each one of them is worth 5 points each. There is a midterm exam, and then there is also a final exam. The midterm exam will happen. It will happen halfway through the course. And if my Blackboard, there's a good example right there, what might happen with Blackboard. Blackboard appears to be hosed. So let's see if I can get out of Blackboard. Force quit. Oops, so let me try Blackboard again. That's why I put the materials elsewhere as well. It's a classic example right there. Blackboard froze on me. Looks like it might be coming back Hold on 1 second. Let's just take a look here. Now you all know my user ID. That's right, my net ID. You don't know my password, but you know my net ID. That's okay. Let's take a look here. Maybe Blackboard is down completely. Nope, it's not. Well, if Blackboard ever does go down, you've got the course materials at that external site as well. All right, so as I was mentioning, the course is broken out. There's a link down here on the bottom that has a midterm exam. The midterm exam will run between June 22nd and June 28th, so you probably want to mark that on your calendar. You'll have to pick a day out, just one day. Actually, it's a 2-hour exam, so you'll have to pick 2 hours out in one day. And you'll take it at your availability during that week, sometime between June 22nd and June 28th. The exam is not available yet. There'll be more information on the exam as we get closer. But you'll need to download the Respondus Lockdown browser, the web browser. I'll have more information on that as well for you as we get closer. And you need to take it within this 5-day window. No web camera or other software is required. So you do not need a web camera. You just need to download this free browser. It's a lockdown browser. It doesn't allow you to surf the internet. The exam will be available online, and you'll have a week in which you can schedule at a time that works for you, and it will be a 2-hour exam. And so the same thing is true for the final exam. The final exam will run the same format, except for it will run during the final exam week, which is going to be July 27th through July 31st. So 30% of your grade will be on the midterm, 35% will be on the final exam. As we get closer to the final exam and the midterm exam, I'll give you some more information about those two exams. Now, because this class is on the internet, it is important to realize that we do have academic dishonesty standards. Don't cut and paste and copy stuff you find on the internet. For exams or for your assignments, you must do your own work. The grading formula is pretty straightforward. 95 to 100 is an A. If you get 94, you will get an A-. Just to be clear on that, every point does count. The late policy I've got is the late policy I had back when we had face-to-face classes. Let me know ahead of time if you're going to be late on it. But there is a drop-dead deadline of July 27th, which is the end of the semester. So the assignments are submitted via links in the classroom. For example, assignment number 1 is going to be due on June 14th, assignment number 2 on June 21st. I tried to organize the course materials the best I could so that you could understand what was due when and what was for each one of the weeks. For example, week number 1, week number 2, I put the dates on here so you can see how the weeks span. I put the dates and the links here, but there's nothing in the midterm yet. The item in green are done. The items in black are work in progress, which means I haven't quite finished yet the materials for week 6 as an example, and obviously midterm exam is not done yet either. But you see the items in green are finished. So you can rest assured that those items are not going to change. None of the assignments are going to change, by the way. The assignments are all populated in the system. I just haven't really picked out the lectures yet for 6, 7, and 8. And obviously I haven't created the exams yet either. But that's what the color coding means. Everything in green is ready for you, and I've got the first 4 weeks ready for you. Sometime between the end of now, and which is week 1, and week 4, I will populate the rest of it, and it'll turn green. Green means go. Green means we're ready to access it. Black, I didn't want to make it invisible because it's kind of confusing. It just means you can still click on it. You can still see what's in there, but it's not quite done yet. It's still kind of work in progress. So, all right. So what do you need to do? For week 1 of the course, I would read the syllabus. So I'd go to the syllabus link, read the syllabus, get a feel for the class. There's a schedule at the bottom of the syllabus. It's the schedule that I put in Blackboard. So the Blackboard course materials follow this schedule with these particular dates on it. This is a 16-week course that's condensed down into 8 weeks. So each one of the 16 weeks, there's 2 weeks per each 1 week of this online class. It will be accelerated, just so to prepare you ahead of time. It's not that much work, but it's the same amount of work that you'd be taking in a 16-week course, but you're doing it over 8 weeks. So in the beginning, it's kind of light. because some people are still adding the class and they're getting adjusted. And program number 1 is not due until June 14th. So you got 2 weeks before the first program's due. But I've tried to work ahead. The due dates are given for you. The assignments are given for you as well. If you click on the links, let's just go back here for a second. Institution page. Well, here we go. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on one second. I guess this is do as I say, not as I do, I guess. Let's see. So let's get back into programming language concepts. If you click on the links down here at the bottom where it says submit class assignments, you'll see PA1, for example. Let me click on the first one. You see in here, if you click this guy, it'll open up assignment number 1 for you. Allow it, and I click on it, and I got assignment number 1 opened. Here it is, assignment number 1. And you'll read through the assignment. It is very self-explanatory. So it will, and I will provide you with little summaries like I'm doing right now. For the syllabus, I will also provide you a summary on each one of the assignments, which I have not posted yet. I'll be doing that sometime this week. But you can preview the assignments. It's all available to you ahead of time. Nothing is locked. So you have to remember what week it is to see if you're on track. But then I will be doing weekly grading in Blackboard. Everything will be in Blackboard. So you can preview the assignments. Here's assignment 2, assignment 3, assignment 4, etc. and so forth, all the way up to assignment 7. Those are those 7 programming assignments we have. So there's 7 programming assignments for the course. Each one of them is worth the equal weight of 5%. And you can finish them all the same day if you want. As long as they are submitted by July 27th, I will accept everything. And there is no late penalty because we have a 8-week course going on here, and I know that people are going to be working at their own schedule. The only thing that has a hard deadline, the 2 items that do, is the midterm exam. It has to be taken within that 1 week, and the final exam, which needs to be taken during the final exam week. So those are the 2 kind of hard deadlines. Everything else, I turn it in earlier than later because one of the assignments due July 5th, and if you want to celebrate your 4th of July holiday, you probably want to do the assignment before. Maybe, I don't know. It's totally up to you. You can work at your own pace as well. I guarantee it, I will have a lot of students who will be working at their own pace and turning stuff in, hopefully in a timely manner. So as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, there is a discussion board that is open to you that you can post questions on. But I think probably the easiest way of reaching me is just to send me an email message. My email is in the syllabus right here at the top. You can also text message me if you'd like. That's also another option that you have. So feel free to contact me if you do have any questions. I will also be sending out weekly announcements. I haven't sent it out yet. It'll be going out momentarily. And the weekly announcements will be kind of like little heads up for you. Like this week we have this due, and this week we have that due, and you should be doing this, and you should be doing that. I send out these announcements because I want to make sure everybody's on the same page. And our week will run Monday through Sunday. It's a 7-day week, and so week number 1 will run for 7 days, week number 2 will run for 7 days, etc. and so forth. So I hope you enjoy this class, and I hope you do reach out if you have questions or issues, and I will try to stay in contact with you. And we're going to do things asynchronously, so you do not have to worry about a weekly Zoom meetings, and you do not have to worry about doing your coursework on any particular schedule other than your own. So use your own schedule, get things done when you can. It will be a tough 8-week, I shouldn't say tough, it's going to be a fast 8-week. So just warning you ahead of time. But I'm fairly certain that everything in here is pretty accomplishable. Get your copy of the book. So for week number 1, you want to get a copy of the book. And let's just go take a look at week number 1. Week number 1 is June 1st through June 7th. You're going to explore the Blackboard materials. You're going to read the syllabus. You're going to read chapters number 1 and number 2 of the book. You're going to read the lecture notes, which are right here for you. They kind of are an abridged version of the book, actually. It's just highlighting the important parts out of the book. It's not a substitute for reading the chapters in the book, but it will tell you topic by topic what's in the book. So it's a great way of refreshing your memory on what you've read in the book. And then you begin working on assignment number 1. And when you do that, you'll have 2 weeks to work on it. And good luck. There's a couple of videos for you to watch as well in the compilation process. I would watch these videos before you decide to complete assignment number 1. Because the videos, and there's a little note I put in here for you, the videos are going to help you. They're going to help you understand what you're doing for assignment number 1. So I would definitely do the videos. Actually, I would probably watch the videos for weeks 1 and for weeks 2 because it's going to cover the compilation process for you. There's 3 videos in week 2 and 2 videos in week 1 that are really going to help you with assignment number 1. And so I've designed the materials so they support all the different activities that you're doing. And the major learning is in the assignments because this is sort of an asynchronous course and there's no participation requirement. You don't have to answer silly discussion questions or do, really crazy mindless paperwork. It's very centered on the learning outcomes that are associated with programming language concepts. So I hope you enjoy the course. Feel free to contact me at any time, even if it's not during my office hours. Send me an email message anytime you want or a text message. I am available and I want to be available for you to help you. And I hope we have a great term. It will be a quick one and hopefully it'll be short and sweet. We'll all get through it and we'll have a good time in the process. So thanks for watching this video and I will see you in class.